it's the same guy.
He has flown his drone directly over our property.
You've got a nice photo, buddy.
Right, I've called the police.
Why?
Because you are currently flying a drone in a no-fly zone.
Right, that's what you believe.
No, that is 3 or 4 year old. Correct.
Footage courtesy of G Media. Video link in description. Subscribe to Audit Insight, where the truth behind police accountability is exposed. A lone auditor. A small drone. A theme park determined to shut it down. What starts as a simple flight spirals into a clash over laws that don't even exist.
And where's the no-fly zone?
My name is Ryan Ison.
Where's the no-fly zone?
From the bottom of that drive,
I mean, what?
all the way up here, and then all the way...
They don't just warn him. They demand he stop, claiming the entire sky above is off limits.
Hello. Situation with drones.
No drones on site.
Good or... Oh,
No,
I was going to say no go or go.
no go. No fly zone.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was next door, over the industrial place, and I saw it from there.
It starts politely. A question about flying a drone. The answer, a blunt no-fly zone.
So I thought I'd come and have a look.
Yeah, unfortunately, no fly zone. Alright.
Are you operating at the moment?
No.
Ah, so it wouldn't
Regardless,
it'd be a good time to do it then, wouldn't it?
Regardless, no fly
Can't
zone.
do it.
Alright.
If I do go down there a little bit,
No.
out of the way,
No.
I'm saying if I did,
If you did.
and I did launch it,
Lines blur. Property boundaries are claimed. But UK drone law is clear. Landowners control the ground, not the air.
I suppose what I was getting at is the driveway is kind of a shared driveway up until that point. Right.
Well, it's still our property, so if you were to launch a drone anywhere down that lane, it's still our property. Alright.
We like to launch from public land or not on private property, so if we launched on a shared driveway, then both.
Security tries to stretch their authority all the way to the public road, but the pilot knows the rules.
Yeah, I think we'll launch the drone from here. And we might just check the public pathway website because there may well be a public path along here. Right, let's fly.
Home point updated.
Drayton Manor.
Despite warnings, the pilot stays on the public boundary, keeping line of sight fully legal.
Oh dear, that's it. We've been caught. Oh dear. He seems a bit surprised. I did tell him the drone's probably going to go up, but anyway.
The moment the drone clears the tree line, panic erupts. Phones out. Police called.
I don't think they've had anybody come here before. Based on, they seem to be panicking a little bit. That road there seems to go all the way around, and that there, is that a car park of kind, or just maybe land that is not used? Bit of a waste, really.
They promise a rapid response, but still no proof of a no-fly zone.
Right down there, as this is our property, this is a no-fly zone.
If you believe it's a no-fly zone,
No, it is a no-fly zone.
right,
Okay.
I can categorically tell you it's not a no-fly zone.
It is.
Otherwise,
a no-fly zone.
I wouldn't do it. I've came out to here because
Okay, thank you.
from here is a shared access part. I'm not going to come any further on, all right?
But when pressed, their claim is based only on policy, not law.
Okay, right. Regardless,
Yep.
this is a no-fly zone.
You're wrong, mate. You're wrong.
I'm not.
The battery's going to be low quite soon. I'm going to bring it down for a second.
You can do.
Are you staying here?
I will be here until
Oh.
you lose sight.
Right, I'm not on the site.
You are on our site.
Okay, so
This drive is our site. Okay?
you know what I asked about the golf club? That's why I'm at this part.
That's okay.
The pilot pulls up the official map. Airports, red. Prisons, red. Drayton Manor, nothing.
was a no-fly zone,
regardless,
it would be on the app.
regardless, right?
Not regardless, my friend. Go on,
This
I'll
is
let
a
you talk.
no-fly zone. I have told you that, and you have still flown a drone over our site. Okay.
I haven't gone over the roller coaster because it's too far to
You
fly.
are still on our site. You are still in the no-fly zone.
This is for camera. There's no no-fly zone there. Yeah, the yellow circles are not no-fly zones.
There is.
With no paperwork, no signage, and no authority, the accusation crumbles, but the threat continues.
Been one aside. Okay. Oh, they are just turning up. Thank you very much.
For now, blue lights.
Bye.
Blue lights and everything.
Home point updated.
You caused a blue light response, my friend.
Blue lights flash. A full police response for a 249-gram drone.
How heavy is your drone?
249.
It is 249?
Yes.
Right, okay. You're very close to the line, and I think you know it.
Not close to the line.
If it's over 249 grams and you are flying it over Drayton Manor, it's an offence.
Why would the weight matter over here?
Why would the weight matter over here? Because they've got a no-fly zone.
There's no no-fly zone here.
There is, because they've decided that they are going to put the signs up in relation to it.
Yeah, there's no no-fly zone though.
I've got
Check.
a sergeant.
Yep.
The officer presses hard, claiming over 249 grams is an offense. But the drone was built 249 grams for a reason, to stay legal.
Yeah. But where are your signs for people like this to make it so that they aren't being called by and dealt with by the police?
They're on the gates, and there's one up there.
Right.
Okay.
Because you are on private land. You will have to go on public land.
The reason I came back to here is because the golf course is there. It was like up to here was kind of a shared access road.
Right.
And as they haven't revoked my access to fly here,
Okay.
that's why I launched from here.
Okay. Because he can operate it from public land. He can.
Okay, sorry. All of this land is owned by the one owner. They pay for their ownership of that land.
The officer presses hard, claiming over 249 grams is an offense. But the drone was built 249 grams for a reason, to stay legal.
Fast.
No, I don't think so either. You just have to wait.
With this being a shared driveway, and he's saying like it's private land, we don't give permission to launch here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's moving that. I'm happy to go to the housing estate, and I can get a closer shot of the roller coaster there.
I understand
But-
why you would want to do it. I do.
It's iconic, isn't it?
Yeah, I do get it. But what we have to try and achieve is a midway between the two that's a happy medium.
Well, a legal medium
Well, that too.
and a safe one.
Yeah,
right?
because obviously they're not too happy. They don't believe that this is public property.
The officer presses hard, claiming over 249 grams is an offense. But the drone was built 249 grams for a reason, to stay legal.
I did ask for what the option was. I advised them not to do it and said that the procedure will be I call you guys, you come down, and we'll deal with it that way. I haven't seen the paperwork personally, so this is the first time
I think
I'm
that's a
dealing with
learner
this.
for you then,
Yeah,
because
it's
you've
fine.
come and dealt with him without seeing paperwork of which you're trying to dictate to him.
Yep.
A lot of people try and scare us sometimes by saying, "You can't do it. We'll call the police." So when he said that,
That's
I
fine,
just
but
thought,
we're learning with you.
you know,
I was getting.
As you know, it's a frustrating subject
Yeah.
because it's so new to us and trying to wrap our heads around all the different legislations.
Even the police admit this is a lesson in drone law for everyone.
Okay.
So who's the authorisation for this then?
This would be our
At the
money.
So where's
At the
the
moment,
CAA
that just
coming
looks to me like a
Okay.
Drayton Manor.
So, use of drone is always close to guess. Obviously, risk assessment prepared for the use of drones to be regularly reviewed. What's conducted in alarming.
Has it been officially, given the red stamp by the CAA that it is a no-fly zone, or is this just a Drayton Manor policy that it's a
Okay.
no-fly zone?
Finally, the evidence. A laminated sheet, not a government order.
That's all I can say there.
Yeah, 'cause
It looks to me like a policy.
A
Yeah,
Drayton,
rather
Where
than
you're-
Drayton Manor made policy.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah,
You're reiterating the CAA regulations, which we have to follow.
yeah, okay.
So policy really would more so apply to staff
Yes.
and visitors
Yes.
than people in
Right.
the general public.
The sheet merely repeats standard CAA rules, nothing more.
That you want, you would have to apply to those to get a legal no-fly
Fair
zone.
enough. Yeah.
So
And then that will be updated
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Yeah.
the apps that are used to
Okay.
say,
Yeah.
and we've seen obviously examples of you've just panned in, haven't you, a large area,
Yeah.
and we can see areas clearly there that are marked as no-fly zones. This not being one of
Okay.
them.
So that needs to be made official
Okay.
and applied through
We'll have
regulatory.
to sort that out then.
So for that reason, I'm just going to let him go on his day because he's
Okay.
not committed
Okay.
any offence.
What you can do,
Yeah.
you can get a landing zone here, which means that anybody coming into your boundary,
Yeah.
if we try and launch it,
With no official restriction in place, the pilot stands fully within his rights. Let's be clear. Only the Civil Aviation Authority can issue flight restrictions or no-fly zones in the UK. These show up in the official charts, apps, and NOTAMs. A private policy has no force over public airspace. They can only stop you launching or landing from their land. Police powers under PACE require reasonable suspicion of an offense, not just a phone call from security.
To go off site and do it.
So I've done one flight here. It's quite far to fly to see the park. So I've said I'm going to go off your land completely.
Okay.
I'm going to try and find some public land somewhere else.
Yeah.
Do my last flight, and then I'm gone.
Okay, mate.
So I won't be here anyway moving forward.
Okay.
I'll be moving off.
All
So
I'm going to request is you keep a distance from our rides, just in case there's
Yeah,
any
sure.
workers working at a height or.
And that's my concern. That, look, I know these things are fairly, but if it does fail and it's somebody.
After an hour of tension, truth wins. The police back off. The pilot moves further onto public land. Security concedes their no-fly zone isn't real.
for a different takeoff spot here at Drayton Manor. We're at a housing estate, and the back of the park where we couldn't really get to is just behind those houses there. So we're going to do another takeoff from here, and then we're going to go.
From a public vantage point, the drone captures the park legally, safely, and without interference.
That must be the one he was talking about. But here's a much better angle for the whole park in one shot, look.
Max altitude reached.
Look at that, man.
This is how accountability spreads, by challenging myths with facts. One flight at a time. No private company can create its own no-fly zone. Know the law, stay calm, document everything. Accountability isn't confrontation, it's education in action. If you believe in accountability, share this video. Subscribe to Audit Insight. Your support keeps this truth alive.